Hello, cute girl. You sleeping? Yeah? Well, I was. Until you walked over and disturbed me. Looking so doggone cute. Look at this cute girl, everyone. This is my beautiful little softie. Except for if anyone came in, you wouldn't be soft because you would get out of my house. You tell them. This is your place, isn't it? Is this where you live, Scruffy? My cutie. Everyone needs a cute little doggy like you, don't they? Hey, you tired? Oh, you love your bed, don't you, sweetheart? Don't go for a wee wee. Do ya? This week I've gone back to the Aqua Fresca British Strawberry and Mint. Last week I got the lemon and cucumber one. But I've gone for this one this week. I've just had a sandwich, so I'm really full. I felt absolutely starving before I had it. And now I just feel really full. And I've got a Victoria sandwich as well. And I'm not even been meant to be eating bread because I had way too much bread last week. And I've got a pizza as well, either for today or tomorrow. There's a guy in a car watching me. Should I zoom in on him? Can't really see. I think you're seeing that. Hi everyone. God, that sun is lethal. It's Friday, it's going up for 4 o'clock. I've just had a sandwich, which I said. It's funny, Joe, when I finished filming that clip, someone went parked in the space, not in front of the car, but next to it. So now he can't watch me. My nose is shiny. So I've had that sandwich, I've had that cake, and I've drank a lot of the drink. I'm really thirsty, and I feel super full. I was super hungry though. So I got a couple of deals in M&S. I got some piri piri prawns that are raw. Last time I had raw ones. I didn't eat them raw, just me when I cooked them, they just didn't taste how I like them. So I don't know how I'm going to get on with them. Oh God, there's lots of people coming. They reduced to £1.10 from £4.50, so I got them. I got some chicken nuggets from the children's section that were reduced, and I got a pizza. So if you hadn't have guessed, I've been in M&S. You might have got that from the packaging of the cake and the drink. And I've literally just had more of the drink and I've got next to none left, so I must be thirsty today. Oh God, I'm feeling quite down, but not super down today. I got up quite early and then I just couldn't get motivated to get out, so I didn't get here till maybe 3, I don't know, because it's 10 to 4 now. And then the motorway was a nightmare, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna go. I know I've not filmed much. I didn't film about the doctors yesterday. I uploaded a vlog when I could have added a few more minutes to it, but I feel like what I've got to say about the doctors is going to take up more than I had, space-wise. So that's why I've started another one. Like, I could have filmed in the shop, but I just totally forgot. My head's not in it at the moment. I've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff to deal with. I'm down. The police have caused this. And I think I said in the last video, I'm seeing someone to get advice about what's gone on. It's basically about what they've done to me and the fact that they're slandering me and saying things about me that aren't true that I can prove. And like, they're describing me. When they describe me, they're not describing me. They're describing something quite horrific, to be honest. So I'm getting advice about where I stand regarding that. That's right, you park in parent and child space when you clearly don't have a child in your 2-seater car. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I've got to go to another shop yet, and I like to not be in traffic. Like, I don't want to be in the 5 o'clock traffic. this is not flattering, is it? Literally, like, I washed my hair yesterday, and today, when I went to brush it, it literally felt like I'd not washed it for about a week. I don't know why my hair is being an idiot, but it is. So basically, I've got a temperature, I feel really ill. So I was driving home, and I kept sneezing. Normally when I sneeze, I'm getting a cold or I'm getting ill. But a couple of times this year, like in the last 4 months, I've had the sneezing and headache temperature type thing, and then I've been fine the next day. So I sneezed like 4 times when I was driving, and I thought, oh, I've got the aircon on too high, or the aircon's irritating my nose. So turn the aircon off, too hot, put it back on, but on the lowest setting, sneezed again. And then I worked out it worked, the aircon, it was just I kept sneezing and sneezing, and then I started getting like a headache and a bit of a temperature in my face, and I'm like, great. And then like since about 6 o'clock, like 2 hours, I've just been extremely tired, but I don't want to go to bed. But I always end up, I'm that person will literally get these symptoms, and most people will be like, oh, I'll go and get an early night, and then they potentially won't get ill. Me, I'll just stay up. And if you remember earlier, I drank all that drink, whereas the normal everyday me wouldn't have even finished half of it. Like, I probably would have drank a third of it, gone to where I went next, drank a bit more, and then potentially finished it off or forgot about it. That's typically what happens, but I drank it all. And I was like, oh, I must be thirsty. So that's like a sign as well, that when you're more thirsty than normal, you're getting ill. So I'm like, great, I'm getting ill, I don't want to get ill. But like in the last couple of hours, I've sneezed a little bit more. Not a lot more, but I'm all headachy around here, and I'm hot. But my body's cold, so I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm coming down with something. I don't want to catch something, because it sometimes sets off other illnesses in my body. So the only good thing is my eyebrows are pretty decent for once. But I do look like crap. I've got pyjama bottoms on. Well, they're not pyjama bottoms. They're like those pyjama bottoms. They're not pyjama bottoms. Loungewear that I've got lips on. I should have, like, I might put them in a video that I'm doing a haul of. But I'll insert a clip of them quickly now. So when I was at Marks Spencer's, I think I said I got these piri piri prawns reduced to like £1.50 from £5. You cook at them in the oven, and they're in a tray thing, and there's not many of them, so they're in the oven doing the whatever they do in the oven. Cook would be a good thing. So I'm going to have them, and I got a drink. And I've not drank massive amount today. Like, I had 2/3 of a Diet Coke, the small bottle, that drink that I drank, and over 2/3 of a Monster Energy drink, which isn't a massive amount. So I'm going to try and drink a lot. I've had painkillers a couple of hours ago. I still feel like crap. I just don't want a cold or flu type thing that I sometimes get. So, it is Saturday, the 1st of September. It's like just after 6 o'clock, like 10 past, 6:15. Today is not a good day for me. I was having a bit of a breakdown before, and then I like thought, oh, I'll go and get in the shower and like put some makeup on and go out. I've not gone out, and my hair's greasy AF. Like, it needs a good wash. I think it's actually hair washing day today. Yeah, it is. I might go and wash it in a bit. So as you can see, my makeup is well smudged. Like, I just rushed it. Like, my brow is like really rubbish. But I was having like this massive anxiety stroke panic attack, and I didn't know what to do with myself, and I thought I need to get out of the house, but the thought of going out of the house is kind of anxiety inducing as well, and I just didn't know what to do. And then I thought, if I get out, where do I go? What do I do? Like, I just didn't know. So I've been sat here for like an hour or whatever it is, and I just thought I'd film because I am meant to be filming, but like, I'm ahead on my vlogs. Like, it's 2 days until my vlogs start again, but I've got like the 3rd week of October done, so, and I don't want the videos to be longer than 30 minutes, like average of 25 minutes each at the moment. So I feel like I'm ahead, but also there's days when I want to talk, but there's days when I shouldn't talk, and there's days when I should concentrate on other things. But today I'm just not doing good. Like, I don't even know if I filmed yesterday. I think I did, but yesterday I got sick. Like, I can't remember if I filmed a clip about how unwell I was feeling, but I didn't get to bed till like 4, and I was like feeling crappy, and I don't even know if I filmed, but I was feeling like I was getting a cold, and then like I kept waking up and going back to sleep, and waking up and going back to sleep, and then I didn't properly get up until this afternoon. But like, I've got a headache, and I'm feverish, and I'm like hot and cold, and I'm achy, and I feel like really exhausted and unwell. Like, I just don't feel good at all. And I think that doesn't help with my anxiety, like when my physical health's bad, but also like, I had a really poor night's sleep. But like, this weekend is like the 2nd anniversary of when I was forced to go to the police about my ex. Like, today's the day where I was forced to the police station to give my initial account, and I didn't want to do it. And I'm not going into details on how I got forced into doing it, but I can prove that is what happened. And then tomorrow's the day when I was forced to do the video interview. I'm not going to say under what circumstances or how they did it, because of course, again, you know, I'm not going to give them that, because I know they watch my channel, and I've been advised not to do that, because eventually things will come out about how I was treated. But right now, everyone agrees that my mental health needs to come first, and that's why I won't ever come on here and talk about in detail what they've done, because it'll just break me, and they're the reason I am broken. So today and tomorrow is like the days that I wish I could just go and disappear and be somewhere other than here or inside my head, because they were horrific how I was pushed into those situations. And you know, the police aren't the answer as far as I'm concerned, and I'll always say that. They just let people get away with stuff all the time, and then they go after the innocent people and bully them and make their lives hell, and that's what they've basically done with me, ultimately. So, like, I didn't know how I was going to feel this weekend. Like, the 1st of September was the day it happened, but it was on a Thursday, but obviously it's 2 years later, so that's why it's on a Saturday, and then the video interview was done on the Friday, and then it's going to be the Sunday. But I have like talked about it with someone this week, and they were like, you know, the police aren't worth it, don't let them beat you. But I think they would like it if they beat me, and I basically killed myself, because then I can't talk about what they've done. But even if I did kill myself, people know what they've done, because I've actually told, like, and the police were the ones who were saying, like, if anything bad happens, you should tell people. Well, I've talked all about what Melissa Chadwick did, and Mark, and a couple of other officers. So that's what they told me to do, because the police don't take any notice. Like, I could be being murdered right now, and I could ring up and they wouldn't come. So, like, physically my health is like it's doing my head in. Like, I feel so ill. It's like yesterday I was sat drinking. I think I've talked about this, so I must have talked about being ill at some point. And I drank all that drink, and I should have known then, because I never ever finish a drink. Ever. Never. Like, I can't turn the camera because I don't want to show you the mess, but there's like 3 like half finished drinks. I just don't finish drinks, and I drank all that drink. And I should have known. And I feel crappy as hell. And it's always after I've seen my doctor Thursday, ill the next day. Like, I started feeling ill yesterday, and then today I just feel crappy, and I've made myself have a shower because I was going to go out, but I didn't know what to do myself. And as you see, I just rushed makeup. It's quite bad. My eyebrow's bad. But I just didn't go out because I just didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. But I feel like I should just go and have a shower and wash my hair, because I put a ton of dry shampoo in. Like yesterday, the day after I washed it, woke up with greasy hair. Like, I don't know what is going on, but... And I'm so tired, even though I didn't get up till this afternoon. But I think it's the constant waking up. Constantly, like, needing the toilet. And because I've had a sleeping tablet, I can't physically get up for hours. So I'm like, awake, asleep, awake, asleep, awake, asleep. And I don't know what to do with myself. I don't even know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. Because last year, it didn't even cross my mind. I mean, what was I doing last year? Potential would have been at work on one of the days, because it would have been Friday and Saturday, so I potentially was at work. So it would have just been the Saturday, but I don't think I don't know what was going on. Like, did I film? I don't know. I wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm only mentioning it because, like, people were saying it's important to talk about things. But I knew it was coming up. Like, you're not going to remember, like, forget being bullied and pushed into things, but it's just like the last 2 years of my life have been taken away from me by the police because they've made me mentally unwell. Physically, like, my mental health is bad, but physically it's bad as well. But what they've done, like, and then I keep, like, people like, well, they've done it to you, they've probably done it to so many other people who won't speak out. And I said, I'm not even speaking out about it. Speaking out about it would be coming on here and, like, going into details and saying exactly what they've done. But that would just be totally detrimental to my mental health. Like, I can't cope with what they did to me. They did a lot of horrific things to me, and to try and justify their actions, they've made up loads of lies about me, which I can prove aren't true. Like, when they're describing my character and what I'm like it's not even me, and they think I've got no one who will, like, stand up against them and say, actually, she's like this, but I have. And when I tell people how they describe me, they're like, that isn't even you. People are horrified at how they describe me and the things they've done, and, like, one of them, like, have they got nothing better to do, like, actually, like, catch some real criminals and solve some real crime. Like, what they're doing, they just sat there, like, taking drugs that they've took off people and making up the most random stories. Because some of the things they come out with, you'd think they were actually taking drugs. So I think to be an inspector, or a detective inspector, or a detective sergeant, or a detective constable, I think you have to have a very vivid imagination with some of the things they have done and continue to come out with, because it's just so unbelievable. You're just like... Anyway, I don't even want to talk about them, but they're the reason all this has happened. So, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. It's like, I want to have a shower, I want to wash my hair. I want to feel well. Like, I don't feel well at all. My head's hurting. Most people would probably try and sleep, but I don't want to be in bed. I don't know where I want to be or what I want to do. Like, and I don't know, I think that's the problem with anxiety and depression. You just don't know what to do. And I know I've got people who I can turn to and ask for advice and stuff, but I don't want to be a burden. Like, I don't want to constantly need to talk to these people or be around these people or whatever. And as I keep saying, if something bad happens, you need to tell people. I still hold back on a lot of stuff. It's hard acknowledging stuff's happened, but then have to then talk about it. That's the harder part. But I think once you've admitted it to yourself, I think that's the biggest step. And then admitting there's something wrong, that's a massive step. Like, it took me a long time to say to my doctor how I truly felt. And I don't think I've still gone into it completely because I'm just so scared of it, like talking about how I feel. But last time I saw her, I let her in a bit more into like something that's going on in my head and stuff. But it's just hard when you've like hidden everything all your life. It's just hard to just... But I'm lucky with who I've got as a doctor. I just hope she doesn't retire anytime soon. She's not old enough to retire, but some people retire early. I just hope she doesn't. Anyway, oh God, you wouldn't believe how tired I am. I've barely been up 4 hours. Like I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 o'clock. I think it was 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when I finally woke for the last time, and I thought I'm not going back to sleep. Oh, I'm so tired now. I barely had anything to drink, but I don't know what I want to drink, and every time I look at something I'm like... I think in about an hour I'm going to go and wash my hair and put something on, because obviously I'm not going to walk around naked, but I just don't know what else to do today. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I feel like I really need to see my doctor, even though I was with her for like half an hour, maybe slightly longer, on Thursday. But I'm having like a bad depression, stroke, anxiety day, and I think because my physical health's bad as well, and because the lack of sleep, even though I was in bed all that time, I think that's when I'm having my worst like attacks of this, is when I'm not getting the proper sleep and I'm physically unwell. So I'll see how I feel Monday, because I've got to go to an appointment and I need to leave here at like before 10. But if I want to speak to my doctor, I would need to call in the surgery at 9:30, which means getting up at 8. So I'll see how I get on tomorrow, and then when I'm going to bed, decide what time to set my alarm, because potentially I might try and get to see or speak to my doctor Monday. See how I get on, because who knows. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm guessing I'm going to put a filter on this. So since I last filmed, I had a shower and washed my hair, which is still damp in places, even though it's like 2:15 in the morning, and I had a shower probably like 9:15 or something. I'm having spots from hell still. I think it's my medication that's doing that. I don't feel well still, obviously, because why would I get better fast? I've peeled off my nail polish. That looks horrible. Shouldn't have even shown that. And I'm going to edit this vlog before I go to bed, so then it can upload overnight when I hopefully get more sleep than last night. That's why I'm filming a bit, because I know I need a couple more minutes worth of footage, so then I can edit it and then it's done. But I want them all to be over 25 minutes long, especially seeing as I'm so far ahead. Like, my vlogs officially start again tomorrow because it's Sunday now, the 2nd, and they start tomorrow. And I've got all of September and possibly the 3rd week of October up until, I think I've got like the 18th up, but I've got another one ready to schedule, and then I'll have this one. So that's how far ahead I am. That's why they have to be so long. So I had like, because I've not drunk that much today, and I never drink much when I'm ill anyway. Like, I'm my own worst illness enemy. Like, I don't get enough sleep, I don't eat enough, I don't drink enough. So because I've not really had much to drink, I've just been drinking little bits and pieces. I had like 2.5 glasses of water, which is the most water I've had in a long time, because I've not been drinking water again. I'm not getting enough liquid in my diet, and I find it hard to get water back into my daily life when I don't drink it for a while. So I want to like start small and maybe get like half a litre in a day along with everything else that I drink. But I want to get back up to 2 litres, because I used to drink 2 litres. I used to drink 2 litres quite a lot, and it's good for me, and I keep drinking a lot of rubbish. No wonder my skin's like that. I mean, can you see how many spots I've got? I've probably put a filter on this, but can you see? Like, that is not normal. And I don't know what's causing it, but it's really getting me down. My dry feet are annoying me, so this is what I'm going to use. Heal Genius Amazing Foot Cream. There's not much of this left. But if you ever get dry feet and it irritates you, if you know that feeling, that's the feeling I've currently got. If you don't like feet, then I wouldn't watch this. But my feet are just annoying me. I'm not a fan of feet, by the way, either. Just took the rest of my nail polish off because it looked horrible. It actually needed doing. I didn't just pull it off for no reason or peel it off. My nails need shortening, and then I need to paint them again Sunday night. It is Sunday now, I'm just saying Sunday night because it's like, I'll show you what time it is. 2:20 in the morning. See, it's dark outside. I need to do a video because I've not talked about my doctors and what happened when I talked to her about like the letter that I got off the practice manager, and how the receptionist rang me and all that, and about the job that's going there and the conversation that we had about that. But I just feel like if I edit into this video might go over 30 minutes, and I want them to be over 25 but less than 30, even if it was like 29:59. I just don't want it to go over. So I think the next video hopefully should be, or start off with that anyway. Also, today's video, like the Sunday video, is I want to be a Hollywood vampire part 1. So, and you'll have seen part 2 now as well, so you'll know it's a 2-parter. I unfortunately lost all my clips when my phone decided to die on me, like completely die. I'm a bit sad about that because I didn't get to upload all the individual clips. So what I've got up is what I've got up, I guess. God, I look like my skin, like look at it. Not very attractive, is it? So yeah, that's that. But I think this is going to end this video. Like, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't even know what it's going to be called or what it's about, other than I could call it Spot It Unwell Feeling Like Crap Vlog. So I'm going to get on and edit it, and the next vlog, if you wanted to know what happened when I went to the doctors, obviously I'm not going to discuss my whole conversation with my doctor, but I'll discuss what's happened regarding the receptionist and the job and everything else. So until then, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell notification, then you get an alert every time I upload a video. Also, if you're already subscribed and you've not clicked the bell notification, please click it, because the videos don't always go in the subscription box. I found that with videos that, like channels I'm subscribed to, things don't always show up, so you need to click that bell notification, the little bell. And if you don't know if you've subscribed or not, if it says subscribe in red, it means you're not subscribed, so just press that and help me out. Like, I'm on 127 as I film this. Like, if you're not new to my channel, like, you know I need to get to 1,000 to be able to continue this long term. So if you want me to continue, please subscribe, and thank you for watching, everyone.